Okay, standing here with the parents of Trevor Baptise, Mama and Papa. How is this for you guys watching your son out there play on a professional level?
Well, it has been a dream come true for us because Trevor worked so hard when he was a kid at every sport. He was a swimmer, he played football, and then when he got into lacrosse, it was just another sport that he really took in and started working very hard from day one. So to see the reward that he has obtained is all due to all the effort that he has put into it.
So, at what age did he come to you and say, "Dad, I want to play lacrosse"?
He was playing football, right?
Well, he was a swimmer. He started swimming when he was 5 years old. And we always thought he was going to swim in college. You know, he swam Junior Olympics, zones. He was really a good swimmer. But when he tried lacrosse, I want to say his sixth grade year, he tried lacrosse just hanging out with friends and just fell in love with the sport. It kept growing for him. And then when he was a sophomore in high school, he made that decision where he wanted to play lacrosse in college.
So I played when I was in high school, and I remember my mom. She was like, "I'll come to the game, but I don't know what I'm watching." As black,
Yes.
as you know, black kids aren't really into lacrosse yet, but when he did say that, what was it, did it worry you a little bit because he would be like the only kid out there?
Well, truthfully, for me, it was the best thing for him because playing football, I played football in high school and a couple years in college. I know what it means for the physical impact. And Trevor was a very physical individual. And he would be out there hitting, but knowing that the impact would also affect him. So lacrosse was the best move for him. And as you can see, he's strictly doing a position that's everything that he does is physical about it. So he loved that physical impact type of sport. So that was the best thing for me when he decided. With regards to not being around, other kids that African American playing lacrosse, I thought that eventually he would run into other kids that actually play lacrosse. We didn't know much about lacrosse. I learned a lot. As I mentioned, football was the sport that I love and play. But seeing the sports and the involvement, I like lacrosse because it brings such a camaraderie with the players, whereas football had too much anger and physical ability to hurt another kid. Whereas this is physical, but they all love each other.
For me, we've always taught both of our children to be the best that you can. And if we knew that lacrosse was something that he wanted to play, we didn't want the fact that there weren't many minorities to stop him. He should be able to do, the sport would make room for him if that's what he wanted to do. So you should always set to achieve your goals and reach for your dreams, and don't let society or your environment stop you from doing that. So it wasn't a hindrance for us.
What advice would you give to parents that have a child that is, highly touted coming out of high school, then they go to college and they become big time players and recognized throughout the nation, and then they become pros in whatever sport they have? Just as a parent, how do you, support your child and help them get through those tough times, because everything's not peachy,
It's true. For me, I'm sure Trevor could tell you all the time, my big thing is make right choices. You've worked so hard, both academically and with the sport. You don't want to make a bad mistake or a dumb mistake and ruin all the hard work that you've paid, that you've done. So one bad choice, you can turn around, your life isn't over, but it can set you back 5 years, 7 years. So making right choices is something that I've always said, and I still say it, just make sure you make right choices. And we are faith-based, we believe in God, so I'm a praying mother. We're praying parents. So
Right. Well, the other thing I would add, as an advice to any parents, is like kids who are coming out playing the sports, they need the presence of the parents to be around, supporting. When Trevor was playing between high school and college, for myself as a father, I never missed a game. I flew to every game, wherever it was. So the important thing is to support your son or your daughter. And the other thing, as Dina mentioned, is that by supporting them, you're constantly speaking to them about the foundation that you have developed in them, to make sure that they don't forget make the right decision, and take the right way and decision that they make. So your presence being there will support that every time they see you. And the only other thing I would suggest is that always tell them, you give 110% every time, the chances you're going to result 110. You may not get it every game, but if you put the effort into it and you work hard, you will get the result.
And last question, final words for your son.
He's got to keep his head in the game like he has been, very humble as he has always been, and the sky's the limit.
right. We love you. We always love you. Yes. And as I say, it might embarrass him. You'll always be my baby, no matter how old you are.